this is a video about generational curses. Now, bear with me because it might be a long one. But this is about generational curses and things that happen in the African American household, and it could happen in other people's household, but a lot of times they keep it on the low. Don't tell anybody, do this, that, and the third. And I want to start with you know what's a good one to start with? That family member that don't leave your kids around, don't leave your kids by themselves, and all of this other stuff. Everybody knows. Come on. Think about that one family member in your family. That it's like, don't leave the kids with this person, don't leave the kids with that person. Think about that. And think about what it means. You have so many family, and I know personally just a lot of other females, and it doesn't just happen to females, a lot of young boys who got touched or raped or something by somebody in their family, and guess what they were told? Keep it in the family. What happens with the family stays in the family. How does that make sense? You are telling your child in a nutcase that you don't matter. Keep that secret because you don't matter. The secret in protecting this dysfunctional ass family is more important than your value and your worth. That's what you're telling your child. And everybody's like, oh, but my child comes to me and blah, 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 blah. No, think about you growing up and the things you heard, because we all know, cousins listen. We hear things. Parents and aunts and uncles think that the kids and the cousins are not listening, but we're listening. Just think about all of the stuff that you've heard over the time growing up, and you know what I'm talking about. It's just crazy that these young girls and these young men are made to feel just like they don't matter because protecting the family secret is more important. And that's why Uncle Junebug and all these other people are so comfortable with touching all these little kids and doing this stuff to them, because you people have gotten them comfortable doing it. Don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. Whew. Child. Another one is when your child first gets a job. When at the age of maybe 14, 15, and you want to take their whole check. Like they get a little summer youth job to make a little money for the summer. Well, since you're getting paid now, you got to give me half of your check. You got to give me this. You got to give me that. Just because. Let your child save. This is why so many adults know nothing about money, have no savings, have nothing to fall back on, because their parents never gave them a chance. Their parents, just as soon as you start working, I need this much, or you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to... Your kid get a summer youth job, okay, put toilet tissue in the house for the summer, buy juices for the house for the summer. Something simple. Don't take their whole check. Like, that's messed up. Like, come on. Let them have something. Let them buy their school clothes with that money. Let them enjoy their lives. Enjoy just a little. I'm not saying let them go crazy, but just, let them do something. Let's see. Another one, because I wrote a list down. So, yeah. Because this is deep. Deep. Give me a second, I'm trying to get to the list. You know what's a really big one? And I feel like a lot of people in my family gonna be mad at me for this, but If we gonna speak the truth, we speaking it. Relationships. When you don't have anybody in your family that has a good relationship, that has like, this is what a man and a wife is supposed to be. This is what, even if the person is not with the woman, like even if your uncle's not with your aunt or something, just something like that, even if your cousins, they split up or whatever, teach your daughter how a man is supposed to treat her. Fathers, teach your sons how a man is supposed to treat a woman. Because a lot of young women, like everybody's always, I'm telling my daughter this, telling my daughter that, but kids don't do what they are told. They do what they see. They learn from what they see. So a lot of our younger girls, younger African American girls, are going through the struggle because they don't know. They were never taught. Tyrone is supposed to bop you upside the head, and freaking this man ain't supposed to be yelling at you and doing all of this stuff to you. That's not okay. They weren't taught that, and it sucks because they feel trapped, like this is the only type of love they deserve, because guess who else went through this? Mommy went through this, mommy saw grandma going through this, grandma saw her mother going through this, and so on and so forth. So somebody has to be that person to say, hey, I'm gonna stop this. My daughter ain't gonna see me going through this. My son ain't gonna see this man not doing what he's supposed to be doing, not being a real man. Okay? Black community, come on, we need to come together. I say African American because I'm speaking from experience as African American. I don't know what it's like to be Caucasian or Asian or Indian or all those other races. So it's no offense to them, but I don't know what it's like to be them. I'm only speaking as an African American woman in the United States who I have so many people talk to me and just tell me things, and it's just like, dang, well, you went through that too? I went through the same thing. Oh, this person relates to it. This person can relate to it. Like, we go through so much stuff as women and as a culture that we eventually have to stand up and say no more. We're going to break these curses. We're going to break these cycles and make the next generation better. Make them better. Make them good. Make them right. Because we don't deserve this. We are a force to be reckoned with. When we got it together, when we on point, we are a force to be reckoned with, okay? So, let's get it together, people. I'm going to stop right there because this video is getting kind of long, and I don't want to have like a 45-minute video, but it's just so much. Tune into the next video, and you'll see more.